What's up, you guys? I'm coming to you with your leg day demo video for tomorrow. So for your warm-up, you're going to need a mini band for all three exercises. You're gonna put the mini band right above your knees. Thanks, AJ. Right above your knees. Your first exercise is gonna be a single leg RDL. So I'm gonna attempt this. This demo video is gonna be a little slower than most, but that's okay. So with your mini band on, you're gonna try to balance up one leg, and you're gonna just brush your hands, we're just doing body weight, brush your hands down your leg, and then squeeze right back up on top. You do 10 on one leg and 10 on the other. If you're not comfortable with that, you can both be down on the ground and just rack out 10 regular RDLs. After that, you're gonna have a side step, 10, 2 equals 1. What you're gonna do is just squat down nice and low. With that mini band still on, you're just gonna step as wide as you can to the right, together, and then to the left, together. You do 10 steps on each leg, 20 total. And then after that, you're gonna have a glute bridge abduction pulse. So for this, it'll be 20 pulses. Still with that mini band on, you're gonna lay down on the ground, squeeze your glutes up on top, and you're gonna pulse your knees out with that mini band 20 times. You're gonna do that warm up, those three exercises, 2 different times. If that makes sense, give me a clap. All right, cool. Then for your workout today, what's gonna happen is we have 3 different stations with 2 exercises at each station. You're gonna spend 9 minutes at each station, going between those 2 exercises as many times as you can. Some of these are a little higher reps, but I still want you guys going as heavy as possible. So we're challenging ourselves. You need to take a break in between, A-okay, but you have 9 minutes, go nice, slow, heavy, challenge yourself. So 3 stations, 2 exercises at each 9 minutes each station. And then after each station, you're gonna have a 90-second weighted wall sit. So for your first station, your first exercise is gonna be heel elevated front squat. So for this, you're gonna have a burn bar laid on down. You're gonna put your heels on top of that burn bar to elevate them up. You're putting 2 dumbbells on top of your shoulders. You're gonna squat down nice and low, thighs parallel to the ground, lead with your glutes, squeeze up on top. Modify heavier or lighter weight. You'll have 20 reps of that. After that, you're gonna rock out 20 weighted med ball glute bridges. So for this, you're gonna take a weight, holding that weight on your hips. You're also gonna take a med ball and squeeze it in between your knees. So find a spot on the ground, put that med ball in between your knees, squeezing, and then weight on your hips. You have 20 weighted glute bridges. You can modify heavier or lighter weight. So go between those 2 exercises as many times as you can in 9 minutes. That makes sense, give me a clap. And then you're going to take a weight over to the wall for 90 seconds, time yourself. You're gonna put that weight on your knees and sit against that wall for 90 seconds. Then move on to the next station. The next station is gonna be 15 reps of each exercise. Your first exercise is gonna be a deadlift. So you're gonna hold your weights at your side. For this, feet are gonna be shoulder apart. You're gonna hinge at your hips. You can bend a little bit more than a regular RDL or mini deadlifts. We try to kind of keep it as straight as possible. This, you're gonna bend a little bit more. We wanna get those weights all the way down to the ground. So you're gonna bring it all the way down to the ground, and then you squeeze those glutes, you're gonna drive it on up. So again, still hinging at those hips. My knees are gonna bend a little bit more than that was RDLs. You can modify with a heavier or lighter weight. After that, you're gonna have 15 hamstring sliders. You're gonna have 2 sliders, putting 1 slider on each heel. You're gonna squeeze your glutes up on top, trying to drive both legs out at the same time, and then in together. If you need to modify, you just do 1 leg at a time, 15 per leg then. So 15 each exercise, back and forth, 9 minutes. That makes sense, give me a clap. All right, then you're gonna head over to the wall for 90 seconds, and then, and then you're gonna head to your third station. For this one, you have 8 reps of each exercise. Your first exercise, you're gonna take 2 weights, hold them at your sides. You're gonna step close to the floating floor. So you're still on the floating floor. You're gonna get nice and close to the ledge, and your heels are gonna be right against that ledge. So you're still on the floating floor. We're gonna do a pendulum lunge. For this, you're taking 1 leg. You're gonna step back off the floating floor for a reverse lunge onto the rubber. Then that same foot is gonna come forward into a forward lunge, getting nice and low, and then back together. So that same leg is gonna go down for a reverse lunge off the ledge, come back onto the ledge, and step forward for a forward lunge. You have 8 reps on each leg. You can modify heavier or lighter weight. If you're not comfortable with that ledge, just rock it out on the floating floor. And then you're gonna rock out a slider side lunge. So you're gonna stay nice and close to the floating floor. This time you're gonna step off onto the rubber. So let's say my foot's on the rubber, and this is the ledge of the floating floor. This foot toe is gonna be on a slider. You're gonna hold the weight right at your chest. You're gonna sink down nice and low, and then squeeze those glutes to drive it on up. This leg is just gonna be dead weight the whole time. Just slide using that slider for in and out. You're gonna do 8 reps each leg. You can modify heavier or lighter weight. If that makes sense, give me a clap. All right, cool. Then after that, you're gonna take a weight again and head over to the wall for your last 90-second wall sit. Then for your finisher, you're gonna set the timer for 3 minutes. You're gonna go back and forth. We're rocking out power skips today. So what's gonna happen is you're gonna do 10 power skips on each leg, weighted. So I want you to hold a weight at your chest. This we're gonna do, go down nice and low in a reverse lunge. With that same leg in a reverse lunge is gonna come up for a power skip up on top. I don't care how high you jump, but I really want you to get that now nice and deep in a reverse lunge. You do 10 on one leg, 10 on the other. Then you're gonna drop that weight, and then you have 10 on each leg again, but you're gonna do a triple pulse body weight power skip. So for this, you're gonna step back, same thing, but you're gonna add 3 pulses. 1, 2, 3, and then up for a power skip. Then 1, 2, 3, up for a power skip. You can do 10 on both legs. Just gonna go back and forth between those weighted and those non-weighted with the pulse for 3 minutes. And then after, for a couple of ideas for stretches, we want to stretch out those quads, those glutes, hamstrings, so sitting it down just like we do a lot of times. I know we do this one a lot, but this really works out that quad. So we went in one leg straight, the other leg back, and then lean back into it. Feel that stretch in your quad. Do each leg, then take that same leg up, bring it across your body, stretch out your glute. Same thing the other side, and then stretch out that hamstring. You're gonna fold those legs in front of you, fold it forward, and just kind of shake them out a little bit, and then rock it on back also as well. Take one leg at a time. Hit the way, grab that knee, and then just hug it nice and close to your chest to stretch out those hamstrings. So you guys rock it. Have a great rest of your Monday, and yeah, I'll see you guys soon.